If you have a vacation rental website, you gotta watch this. We promise we are not just another SEO company, not even close. I've been on what used to be VRBO for almost 20 years. This is my actual listing from the year 2000. If you're like me, you're mad and looking for an alternative to what's become of what used to be VRBO, Vacation Rentals by Owner. And you probably know that all the experts tell us owners that the alternative is to achieve listing site independence, as they call it. And they say one way we do this is by creating our own website and then work like hell to optimize it with blogs, links, constant updates, videos, meta tags, title tags, keywords, etc., etc. Well, that well-intentioned advice made my BS meter go off. Because no matter how hard you work, no matter how much you spend, your site will never be found. That is, unless you consider page 5 being found. Yet hundreds of thousands of us have followed that advice because we're desperate and have no other choice. And many more would if they thought it would do any good at all. I know I did. Here's my site. We are DubDub, and we've got a better way to make your website findable. This is Seth Matthews, and I'm Rick Durapo. Besides being a vacation rental owner, by trade I invent and design all kinds of new things. Like my first, the original plastic folding sawhorse, to my latest, a pedicure device recently featured on Good Morning America, and with many more things in between. The expert's advice got me to thinking, because that's what I do. I've come up with a better idea other than relying on fruitless SEO to be found. The big idea is to create a union of sorts of owners with websites, and charge only a listing fee like VRBO used to, and then, with enough mass and money, make our sites findable. We are, in fact, the best owners, with the best places, and we've been tossed under the bus by big money. What's truly amazing is that with all the niches in vacation rentals today, the one niche not being served is the best niche of all, true vacation rentals, places to go for vacation. We will make our sites findable by using the bulk of the revenues to buy position on page 1. That's our sole mission, make our websites findable. But wait, there's a lot more, because again, that's what I do. Like how everybody else does their site the exact same way. Pretty picture, and where do you want to go? Then they follow with a cumbersome list on one side and a clunky-ass map on the other. We believe that listing sites are so old school, so yellow pages. For one thing, it's just so darn tedious and time-consuming to search page after page of 50 listings per page. I know when I'm done with a vacation rental search, my hand needs to go on R&R. But far worse for us owners is this untenable fact. If you have a list, by definition, you gotta rank. How is this place first? It's not even close to the lake. And how is this place dead last? Number 302. It's waterfront. 5-star reviews. It's designated wonderful. It's a premier partner. Stone cold fact. Ranking is simply impossible, and it's despised by us owners. Not us. Here's our platform. It's truly revolutionary. It's totally map-based. No list, no rankings, happy owners. It's all about speed and reduced clicking. Happy renters. It's about things like a simple hover producing 6 large pictures. That's 6,000 words without even a single click. And then a click on a spot presents our revolutionary property pane. Just about everything the renter needs to know at a glance in a concise format with no scrolling and no clicking. And then most important is a link to the owner's website. That's our sole mission, drive renters to your website. But there's also this cool byproduct. By default, we will be curated. That means a lot less clutter for owners and for renters. Then we also have a truly unique take on our fee to list. Why on earth should these two places pay the exact same fee? That's just plain wrong. Our fee to list will be based on a daily rate. We call it Give Us a Night. Our research shows that it will average about $500. Our next idea just may be our best. It's our novel plan for growth. We will not have a huge call center staffed with low-wage, not really interested employees like everybody else. We're going to use the gig economy. Independent, self-motivated, well-commissioned agents for DubDub. We call them spotters, and we will enlist an army of about 50 at first. They will always be our marketing, acquisition, retention, and support departments. They'll know everything DubDub and everything vacation rentals. Got a problem? Call your spotter. And they'll make about $50,000 per year in our plan. By the way, no website? No problem. Your spotter can help you with that. In our well-conceived plan, we'll have about 150,000 spots in 4 years. And we may be underestimating. That may not seem like a lot compared to Vrbo's estimated 1 million listings today, but that's how many VRBO had back in 2011, just before things started going south. And I know I was happy back then. Heck, when I signed up, they had a mere 13,500 spots, and I was happy. But then there's that infernal classic problem. Which comes first? The fact is, you can't get owners without renters, and you can't get renters without owners. Well, we have a pretty ingenious answer to this age-old conundrum, but it's going to take about $2.5 million of semi-risky money to pull it off. I'm trying to be brief here, but essentially the money will be used to pay spotters about $100 each to sign up owners for free. Free till we reach 25,000 spots. That's the $2.5 million. And raising that would be exponentially easier if we had what they call traction, which in this case means owners willing to pay the fee to list before we have renters. So think of it like a Kickstarter campaign. If we could possibly convince about 1,000 owners to give us a night for the cause, that would give us more than enough traction that we need to show, as well as raise the riskiest $500,000 to complete the startup phase, which will help us attract a much nicer investor, not one obsessed with the exit strategy, thus giving us more control. To be considered true traction, we can't offer owners much, except that the first 1,000 signups will get this cool, commemorative, numbered t-shirt. I wish there was more time. We have so much more to our innovative plans. If you're already convinced and want your $500 t-shirt, or if you'd just like to know more, please contact Seth Matthews. He's a DubDub co-founder. Together, we can make listing site independence so much easier. Thanks for watching. We'd love to hear from you, good or bad.